Hi everyone, I'm Gabriella, and so today I'm going to be answering some common questions about liquid nitrogen. Okay, so the first question is, how cold is liquid nitrogen? So it can be anywhere from around 63 to I think like 77 Kelvin. I don't know, let's see what that is in Fahrenheit. I was not prepared for this. Okay, so that's anywhere between negative 346 degrees Fahrenheit to negative 320.44 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, it's really, really cold. The next question is there anything colder than liquid nitrogen? Okay, I know for a fact there is. Liquid helium is a lot colder. It's like negative 268 or 9 degrees Celsius. So that's a lot colder. Next question is, what is liquid nitrogen? Oh my god. Okay, so liquid nitrogen is pretty much the liquefied form of the element nitrogen. More scientifically, it's two nitrogen atoms sharing a covalent bond. I don't know if I could get more in depth to that. It's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, so the next question is, how do I store liquid nitrogen? Okay, so liquid nitrogen cannot be stored in your regular container you get at Walgreens that's stainless steel. Mainly because if you put a lid on it, the pressure will build up and it'll kind of, explode, and you don't want that. So it is put in these special containers that avoid pressure buildup called dewars, and depending on the brand or the quantity, it could last anywhere from a couple hours to a couple weeks. Okay, so the next question is, can liquid nitrogen really cause frostbite? Yes, it can. If it's cold enough to where if you leave it sitting on your hand, it will freeze up and you'll see white. Although I did throw it on my hand. If you leave it there, it'll freeze, but if it's here and you just throw it on, it'll feel like a cold breeze and evaporate and stuff. So, be careful when handling it, because you can hurt yourself severely. So, okay. What is liquid nitrogen used for? So it has a number of uses. Mainly it is used to transport food. You cryogenically freeze a food to take it across the country or whatever. And also it's getting really popular to cryogenically freeze ice cream. In high-end restaurants, they're doing it to other foods too. It also can be used to remove warts and other skin lesion stuff. So other uses include biological samples, or cryogenically preserving biological samples. Also coolants for vacuums, superconductors, pumps, other equipment like that. Ooh, you can also use it for branding cattle. Fascinating. Molecular gastronomy for foods and beverages, like we talked before. Cooling machines and other materials if they overheat. And then you can also do science projects. In my previous videos I made liquid nitrogen. You can also do Dippin' Dots, freezing flowers, and whipped cream. You can put whipped cream and then eat it, and then you look like a dragon. So yeah, there's a bunch of different uses. Okay, so I love this next question. Can you drink liquid nitrogen? No. Although we do make ice cream and cocktails and some other sciencey edible foods, straight up drinking liquid nitrogen is gonna be fatal. Mainly because it's so cold, it'll cause frostbite in your mouth, your esophagus, and stomach, and you'll die. Don't try this at home. So how do people make liquid nitrogen? Okay, so unlike most liquids where you can just pressurize it at room temperature and it will turn into a liquid, liquids like, or gases like nitrogen, oxygen, helium, so forth and so on, they have to be cooled before they can be compressed and turned into the liquid form. So that's pretty much what they do. They cool the liquid nitrogen down and then pressurize it. And then there's this whole other process with something called an orifice? Okay, I don't know. Something called an orifice, which is like a counter heat exchanger. And so it goes through that process and becomes cold enough to where it'll turn into a liquid, and then they hold it in a pressurized container or dewar or tank or whatever. The question is it okay to breathe in liquid nitrogen? Yes and no. Yes, because 78% of the air we breathe in is nitrogen, so it's fine in that way. But if you're breathing a heavy amount, you're at risk of asphyxiation. So when using liquid nitrogen and it turns back into gas or vapor gas, you want to use it in a well ventilated area, because O2 levels can drop, and because of the buildup of the nitrogen gas. So that's not good, and you're at risk of asphyxiation, so be careful. Thank you everyone for watching my video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Till next time. Risk of anaphylactic asphyxiation. I cannot pronounce this word. Asphyxiation. You're at risk of asphyxiation. I'm losing myself right now. Watching my video, make sure to like and subscribe. I have a lisp. Everyone for watching my video, make sure to like and subscribe.